Tony's just blind.
Yeah, fucking car.
One inside the smoke.
Fucking car.
Okay. Back.
Two back.
Oh my god, this back ban.
Nice.
Nice.
Pushing side. Nice.
Okay.
Why do you twitch so much when you shoot?
I'm scared. We get back banned right now. Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, F-Source. Tony here. CSGO. CS is a short name meaning Counter-Strike, and Go is a short name for Global Offensive. The previous clip we just saw was me playing CSGO. Or was it? If we take a closer look, we can see that Finnyan's reactions were late compared to what happened. He claims the reason is camera delay, and that would seem a possible case. But what if Finnyan isn't actually playing? What if someone else has been playing who has been behind him all this time? The rabbit. In every part of his streams of CSGO, we can see the bunny hiding in the background, and this has given people theories that the bunny is actually the Finnyan. But that's not all. You see, in this clip, it appears that such aim isn't normal. It's more like inhuman. It's like something was assisting Finnyan, giving him his ability to do such inhuman flicks, because it takes a non-human to do inhuman things. But let's move our focus to something else. CSGO was published in 21st of August in 2012. But when did CSGO become what we know as CSGO? It all goes back to the year 2010, when CSGO's development started. Hidden Path Entertainment wanted to move Counter-Strike Source to Xbox. What we know is that Valve saw potential in expanding the game we know as CSGO. But when did the game become known as what we know today? Before we answer this question, we must know more. What is technically CSGO? And what makes CSGO CSGO? CSGO is a first-person shooter game with multiple game modes, such as competitive, casual, deathmatch and arms race. But many other games have similar game modes and similar gameplay as CSGO. So are most FPS games CSGO? No. CSGO is different from other games since its graphics, skins, case openings and well-designed gameplay. Now that we got that sorted out of the way, we can finally move back to Finnyan and the bunny. In this clip, we can see the bunny sending info to Finnyan by whispering to his ears, which leads to Finnyan turning around and shooting the enemy and getting the kill. But Finnyan has a rank of Chudnow 4, so is Finnyan being carried? But what does carried mean? Being carried comes back all the way to the ancient Egypt, where people used to carry people who were weak, and the people who were carried would be deemed as carried, which had a term nubus carus, which CSGO community later on adapted and started using the term as for people that were below the ranks of their own, and that people who had slower reaction time compared to themselves. But if Valve has given player a rank, does it mean the player is in his correct rank, or does it mean he is being carried? What if everyone in CSGO was carried? But that wouldn't make any sense, since there would always have to be someone who is carrying. But let's look at this chart. As you can see, around 36% of players are Chudnow ranks. What does this tell us? Imagine you're being a MG1. You drop down to Chudnow 3, and the people on Chudnow 3 are way weaker compared to you. So you are clearly carrying. The Chudnows later on become MG1s, which fall back down to Chudnow 3 eventually, since MG1 is too tough for them. and they start carrying on Gold Nova 3 because they are better than Gold Nova 3s. This is called the rank paradox, and this is why most people in the rank system are in the middle, because for each person ranking up, there's a person ranking down. It's like we wouldn't be making any progress. Finnyan is stuck in this rank paradox, showed by his rank. And Finnyan is being carried by his team, but what most people don't know, Finnyan isn't even playing. The bunny is. If we look closely at this footage, we can see that the bunny has a controller. Where is this controller plugged into? You guessed it, the PC. Finnyan has been trying to cover this up. He doesn't even have the bunny as his friends on Steam. The bunny might be global, but we wouldn't know that. Let's go back to the beginning of this video. What did this video teach us? Maybe Finnyan designed this video to be something to do with the April 1st, and he baited you into clicking this video, being only a prank. But the answer is actually more. What if you spent your time uselessly from your day just listening to random things about CSGO, which aren't even true, most of them? This might have been a April Fool's video. Or was it? This is Tony from FSauce. See you next time. Is correct rank or dot? It all goes back to the year 2010 when CSGO's development. What we know is that Valve saw, but many other games have similar game modes. And Finnyan is being carried by his teammates, but what people most, Finnyan is stuck in this rank paradox. Finnyan is stuck in this rank paradox by saying showed by his rank. Finnyan is stuck in this rank paradox showed by his Finnyan is stuck in this rank paradox, showed by his rank. And Finnyan is being buried. Finnyan claims that this is due to the camera lag that he has. What if it was? And this is why people have been making theories that we can see the bunny hiding in the background, and this has given people theories, and this has given people theories that I cannot speak. Fuck. But what does carried mean? Being carried comes back all the way to the ancient people that are below them, people that are slow. Being carried comes back all the way to the ancient Egypt, where people used to carry people who were weak, and people being weak, which CSGO community later on adopted. Being carried comes back all the way to the ancient Egypt, and had slower reaction. I'm gonna open 2 cases for a stupid pointless video to my channel. Because why not? Wow, Oxide plays. That looks ugly. It's battle scarred. In this other case, which is not gonna be anything. Wow. Slapping around these 2 balls. It's a lot harder.